Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play the Angel Act. So, I technically already recorded this, but OVS was drunk and froze. So, the lights dim and the arc about to leave. I yank the chain, dragging the creature onto the raised platform. Ladies and gentlemen, our grand finale begins. It's happening. I heard it's beautiful. Pursuing Fortuna's circus very own angel. A harsh light shines on us. The audience breaks into a whispers act at the sight of it. It whispers, it appears as beautiful young man, pale all over except for the pitch black cloth that covers his eyes. Oh, two of its eyes. A third eye rests on its throat, alongside 5 eyes on each side arm, all wide-eyed and blinking. It kneels on the platform. I lock my end of the chain to a metal hook on the floor, telling it to face the audience. Now, before we begin, I'd like to ask a question. Does anyone know how we acquired the angel? A dozen shouts and nonsensical answers come from the crowd. As we all know, angels belong with God in the realm of heaven. Yet, this one lives amongst us, humble humans. This is because this angel has fallen. The crowd erupts and shouts. Good heavens! A traitor to God in our midst! Yes, before us is a creature who has fallen out of favor of God. See here, on its back, the flesh is gorged with the liens once were. I expect it to display its back to the crowd, but remains still, trembling inside me. Move on. Just move on. Let's just move on. I am now to just demonstrate that all the eyes work. It'll perform complex acts without removing the blindfold. The night goes on as normal, juggling, knife rolling, plate spinning, until crash. One of the plates that the angel is spinning suddenly falls and shatters on the platform. I ignore it. My grip is tight over the whip, but I kneel. Keep my smile plastered on my face, ignoring its mishap, and muttering to the audience. That quickly finishes, which only leaves now the moment you all been waiting for. A hush falls over the crowd. Fallen angels are said to cry golden tears, and here you are able to witness such a spectacle. I pull the chain and crash the angel to tremble and drop to its knees. I twirl the whip in my hands. Tribulation for the damned. I speak partly to the audience, partly to myself. The will of God himself. I gaze in the angel's back, crisscross with scars from the whip. Its shoulders are trembling. The show must go on. I should continue, but... So this part is actually hidden before you have to get to the last two. And because I literally recorded it and OBS decided, yeah, I'm frozen. I'm gonna have to go and just do that. So pretend this is not there. Hold back. Why do I feel so guilty? My mumbled state makes me lash out with less force than usual. The angel suddenly hits the ground, shedding only a few golden tears from a single eye. Quickly collecting the drop of liquid gold in a tiny veil, showing it off before tossing it to someone in the crowd. It's a lackluster display compared to the other nights. The applause unenthusiastic. The show comes to an end. I sigh as I pack my things. The ringmaster wasn't happy with my performance. He found a placement for me. Was I ever sued for this? Nah. What should I do now? Ending 2, failure. So start again. So now we're just gonna skip. Now we're gonna have to force it. Everyone appears the angel is stubborn once more, please. I check my gloves. They're probably on property before grabbing a fistful of hair. I drag it forward, causing Angel to buckle down and expose its back. I am now to demonstrate that all its eyes work and perform complex acts before removing its blindfold. Without removing its blindfold. I have to punish it, sadly. My whip lashes out against skin in a trained movement. A show of display, like a ringmaster instructed. It flinches but doesn't drop the other plates. The audience starts cheering. Stupid audience. You guys are monsters. Well, I'm a monster right here and right now too, but that Coco finishes. Which only leaves with guts though. Oh yeah, now it's hidden. So yeah, if you don't do their ones, it's hidden. The people deserve a true show. With a new sense of purpose, I raise my arm, bringing the whip down heavily. The audience cheers with animus favor. The crowd continues until its back is torn to shreds. The angel loses consciousness and falls, both red blood and golden tears falling onto the floor. I feel for him. I really do. I fill a vial to the brim with red liquid gold and throw it off to someone in the crowd. The show comes to an end. I check on the angel. His back is partly bandaged and it remains unconscious. I hope it heals in time for the next show. Ending 1, perfect performance. So, we're not gonna see it, but last time, every single time he had a different ending, when we got that ending, it actually showed the tears coming from the eyes. Move on. Ignore it. I can't do it. My grip loosens, the whip clattering to the ground. Even the angel is surprised, stiffly turning its head towards me. I shed my gloves and reach out to the crowd, a cowering figure. His gaze at my hand before gingerly placing his in mine. Warmth floods into my palm, a sensation so rockily human. But before I could properly grip it, he personally stumbles and crashes to the floor. I freeze until he turns his head suspectfully towards me. I dig the veil out of my pocket and caught the golden teardrops falling from his eyes, crashing it to someone in the crowd. The show comes to an end. I head to the angel's cage. Upon hearing my footsteps, he raises himself and stares. You are different today. I never heard him speak before. Yes. He tilts his head and stares again. They're not real. What? These eyes? The tears? No. I'm human. You're not. You can't be human. It's not. They carved my flesh, placed false, purposely doll-like eyes in me. But the tears. Ink is packets underneath the eyes. They burst with impact, hence the fall at the end of the performance. Then what of retribution, God's will? What have I done? I hold back the nausea and I quickly search for my pockets for the key I needed. This knowledge, it doesn't change what I intended to do in the first place. Once finding it, I hastily unlocked the angel's cage. Please run. He doesn't move at first. Go! That jolts him to action as he crawls out of his cage. He looks back once before silently running off into the night. Ending 3. Truth. So if you like my content, if you like my content, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.